Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I will be showing you guys how I drew this realistic hair drawing with just 3 pencils, B, 4B and 8B, and also I will be giving you guys a few tips that encourages me to continue my art, and hopefully they help to encourage you also. So without wasting much time, let's get into it. So as usual, I'm starting with the B. I will layer first with the B and then top the layer with the 4B and then go ahead with 8B. So you watch me switch between these 3 pencils. And permit me to say this, you don't have to be a professional to actually try this. You can just do it for the fun of it, to improve yourself. The only requirement you did is just patience. So now I'm going over the B with my 4B pencil, and make sure that your pencil is sharp, because if it's sharp you'll be able to make some fine strokes. And make sure you do this with light pressure, because with light pressure you can blend easily with your blending stump. So if you notice, I am drawing portion by portion, so I don't have to go from left to right, from right to center. Like, I'm just doing this accordingly, portion by portion. So I'll finish one part before I get to the next part. So I pretty like drawing like this, so it makes me feel organized. Yeah. So I decided to do another hair drawing because of the few positive remarks that I got from my friends, especially one of my friends called Francis. Francis, when he saw the hair drawing, was like, hey bro, you could actually do it like this, do it like that, add more depth, make it a little bit more realistic and stuff like that. So when he told me, I reasoned it and I thought to myself that, okay, fine. That means actually maybe I was doing something right, but I didn't finish up the work properly. So I was like, okay, definitely my next hair drawing, I'm going to put it in the works and make it to appear better. So here we are. That's why I'm doing another hair drawing for you guys to see. So definitely this one is going to come out great, I assure you, better than the last one. I'll put the link to the hair drawing up there for you guys to see. You can check it out to know if I did good or not. See, now I just made this portion with the B pencil again, and then I went over it with 4B and then the 8B. This is just basic layering, because it's very important to layer, because if you don't layer, it just makes your drawing to look kind of flat, if that makes sense. Because when you layer from a particular grade to another grade and to another grade, it makes your drawing have this kind of realistic depth that makes it to come out authentic, if you know what I mean. So if you just go straight right in with a dark pencil, that particular area looks kind of flat, you understand? So if you're quite attentive, you'll notice that I didn't use the blending stump so much. Why is that? Because I was carefully applying my strokes with each pencils as I go on. So yeah, mind you, I actually did use the blending stump, but I'm just trying to explain to you the amount of patience that I did put in order for me to avoid using it sometimes, though I eventually used it. So the essence of this explanation is to urge you to be patient while applying your strokes while drawing this hair. Something you might have noticed is that I'm actually not adding highlights yet. I actually saved that part for last because I wanted to take my time to finish the drawing, make my strokes right and all, before putting the highlights for it to appear more realistic. Yeah, highlights and fly hairs, I saved it for the last part. So just stick with me, follow step by step, and then you will see when I actually did it. Thank you very much. Truly, there are actually so many ways, so many techniques to draw hair. This is actually me showing you how I do it for now. Maybe definitely later on I will try other techniques. And some persons might prefer charcoal or whatever, but me, I prefer to use just graphite pencils for now. Maybe later on I will try using charcoal. And remember, this is just me showing you my improvement journey. Yeah, and hopefully my next head drawing will be better than this one, and I'll be so ready to show you guys. That's the reason why I started the channel, because I wanted to create a medium for me to showcase my improvement journey more to people, to inspire people that, oh, you actually can go from not being good to being better and then being best at something. One major encouraging thing that I do for myself is that I put out my work. I put out my drawings, no matter how they look. I don't really care. Like, I put it out. It encourages me. It makes me to go back to my Instagram page to look at it and be like, wow, I actually drew this. It's like this, it's like that. Okay. It inspires me to want to do better in the next one. So that's what I'll say, like, put it out. When you put it out, like, you don't know who you might be inspiring, you don't know who might be taking courage in what you just did. So maybe someone out there that is even worse than you be looking like, this person actually put out this type of drawing. Okay, maybe I should try and draw and put out mine too. You understand? Just like that. And then when you keep on doing that gradually, and then you keep on checking on your artwork, what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and stuff like that, you will see yourself getting better and better. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months of you putting out what you call rubbish, you'll be able to follow up that growth process. I do it a lot. Like, I encourage myself a lot with that. Like, I don't let myself get discouraged no matter how my artwork looks. I don't let it discourage me. I just put it out for people to see, and then I move on to the next one. So guys, if you've gotten this far into the video, show some support by clicking that subscribe button, leaving some thoughts on the comment section, hitting the like button. Please do this and support me as we all improve together. Yep. You can also check me out on Instagram at Dr_EmmysArt, and on Twitter at also Dr_EmmysArt, and my personal page is Emmy_UG on Instagram also. I am definitely enjoying my drawing process these days, my drawing progress, after not drawing for a very awful long time. So I'm kind of having fun. I've never been this consistent for a long time. I can't remember the last time that I was this consistent with drawing. So I am so happy that I'm being consistent thus far, and I hope to continue being consistent, to improve, to get better, to draw more realistically, and to inspire more people that no matter how much your art looks, how bad it looks, you can actually put it out there and showcase it and show you how much you can improve if you put in the work. So stay with me. We're getting close to the bottom side of the hair, and we'll soon be done. And then get ready for the big reveal. Yep, the big reveal is soon. So just continue sticking with me as we do so. Yep. Now we're done with the upper side of the hair. Now we're going to the folded portion at the bottom. To be honest, this part was pretty challenging for me because the hair strokes were going in different direction from the upper part. So I was so careful here in order not to make a wrong stroke with my pencils. So yeah, it was pretty much almost the same thing, like pretty much the same actually, like the grading from B to 4B to 8B. So I was just doing this carefully, building up layers so my drawing doesn't appear flat. You understand? I've said this severally. So yeah, one thing I try not to do is not to get discouraged, and also to compare my work to other artists out there, because I know definitely there are so many great artists that their work is so neat. Like, when I say neat, like when you see the work you think that it's a photograph. Like, when I see those artworks, I take inspiration from them. I don't try to make myself feel a little bit like less or something. It just gives me this vibe, this to thrive, to try to get better, to try to draw more, to try to put in a little bit more time, to try and improve and stuff like that. Even when maybe for example a couple of people would be like, oh, you didn't draw this part well, the eye is kind of dirty, or the way you shaded the skin is kind of rough, it's kind of dirty. I actually don't mind. I just take it as a positive criticism, like, okay, this is actually good. Okay, maybe the next drawing I will try, I'll put in more work, and then I'll try in the next drawing. I will still do bad, but when I do bad, it's not as bad as the bad of the previous drawing. You get? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, just take those positive criticisms, just criticize yourself by yourself in your heart, and then try to improve in the next one. Don't let it weigh you down, because honestly speaking, everyone started from somewhere. Most people started out bad. They started from small and then they became big. Some persons drew worse, and then as time went on, their drawings improved like dramatically. There are some persons that were self-taught. They didn't know how to draw from birth. Like, as time went on, they just took up a pencil and then they started drawing and drawing and drawing, and then within a year they became professionals. So there is no need to like give up. You just have to try, be patient, be persistent, and you don't need to wait for your art to become so great before you put it out. So just put out anything you draw. Just put it out. So once you're just happy doing it, just put it out for people to see. The ones that really understand how art works, people that really understand how art works, they will comment and tell you, yeah, bro, you're trying. Keep the work going. You'll get better as time goes on. Those are the kind of positive like comments we love to see. Even if no one gives you the comments, you can also keep it in your heart that, okay, yes, this is point one. I give myself 2/10. In the next one, I'll try to give myself 3/10. And then you watch yourself going from 3/10 to 5/10 to 6/10, 7/10, maybe 7/10 for a very long time before you get to 8, 9, and possibly 10/10. So there is no magic about it. It's just about consistent practice and trying to reach for a better result by being patient, time after time, drawing time after time, time after time, and stuff like that. And you definitely see results at the end of the day. So keep trying. Don't give up. So guys, we're gradually coming to the end of the video. Remember what I said from the beginning. I added fly hairs and highlights towards the end. We're getting to that point. It's about time to add highlights and fly hairs. Please and please show some support. Try to subscribe. Please leave a comment, leave some thoughts on the comment section, and also like and share. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for following. Thank you so much. Here we go. It's time for the big reveal. 3, 2, 1. Now it's time. Check this out, guys. Check out the big reveal. It's time. Here you go. This is your realistic hair by EmmysArt. Let's go.